That's better. All right, Jean-Bart. Let's give Jean-Bart a try. 4 best tier 6 cruisers. You mean like statistically or my 4 favorites? You want me to pick 4 favorite tier 6 cruisers? Is that what you're asking, Matthew? Favorite tier 6 cruisers. All right. Dallas. Dallas is absolutely on that list. So what are my options? Dallas, Alba, Nuremberg, Makarov, which is a Nuremberg, Leander, Perth, Spey, Huangme, Trento, Duke d'Aosta. Okay, so I'm just trying to make sure I've got them all in my brain. Which ones do I like best? That's actually a really interesting question. Dallas is absolutely probably in the top 4. I would put, man. I definitely, yeah, Dallas, for me, I'd probably say Dallas, Nuremberg, Leander, and I'm actually gonna say Alba. I like having a heavy cruiser in that list because I like heavy cruiser play in general. I love heavy cruiser play, and Alba is a really solid tier 6 heavy cruiser. Oh, Budioni, I forgot about Budioni. She gets worse matchmaking than Furtak. Like, Furtak is obscenely good for her tier. Alba is roughly the same ship. She's got a broader beam and a faster reload, but she gets worse matchmaking. So Alba remains really solid, but I think she gets a little overlooked in tier 6. But I quite like her. Dallas for sure. For me, picking between Leander and Perth is tough. Really tough. I honestly would say Leander. I feel like Leander, like Perth is a great ship. Don't get me wrong, but I really, really, really like the British light cruisers, and Leander is where the line starts to come together. Like when you get to Fiji, you're just like, oh, this is amazing, right? Like Fiji is stupid good. Okay, I'm gonna get the lead on these guns wrong, but screw it, I'm firing anyway. It's gonna be hilarious if I light this KG-5 on fire. That's gonna really make me laugh. Please light him on fire. 3 non-pins and I blew up a bunch of his AA guns. That feels terrible. Yeah, no, you can absolutely... Oh, Pepsi. I forgot about Pepsi. Pepsi would not be on my list. Pepsi's simply too fragile to be on my list. This Rune is getting his face smashed in.
If I promised to kill you last, I lied. Time for some fisting.
Well, Gneiss. I'll just stop. You just go do whatever you're gonna do, okay? This CAG is really, like, doubly extra mega screwed. Light that Azuma up for me again, would you? Really? This Duke of York has got balls. I'm going to give him that. I should probably swap to the AP now. I'll do that now. I'll do that after this next salvo. Because my AP is way better than that Duke of Yuck's AP. Well, at least I got a fire finally. Okay, now he's trying to angle out. But he's not going to be able to angle out super successfully because he's about to beach himself if he's not careful. Oh, hi, Kagero. Really? You're gonna have to turn, KG. You're gonna have to. You're not gonna like it, but you're not gonna get a choice. There you go. You finally figured it out. That's a good-looking salvo out of the barrels. Get down, shells. Yes, yes! Nice. There we go. That means I've got a good angle on him. So let's hold here and keep turning this guy into ash. Oh no, the Georgia's secondaries. It's terrible. Whatever will I do? Alright, both their torpedo destroyers are dead. We've got a nice early lead. And the Mahan wants to get into a gunfight with me. Alright, sure, I guess. Who's over there? A Hipper and a Georgia. Little Mahan. We'll have a gunfight if you really want one. I mean, I don't think you're going to enjoy it very much, but if you really want one, we'll do it. What do you think, guys? Do I charge this Georgia, or do I get away from him? I'm kind of thinking about charging him. Let's do it. I bet with the reload booster I can have fun with it. Let's find out.
Can't leave my ride behind.
No, I'm not gonna ram him.
It's a nice thing to die. For you, that is.
It's a nice hit. That was not a nice hit. Now, the trick is, I really can't push too quickly because there's a Hipper right around this corner. That feels kind of crappy. But they also have no eyes on me right now. They have no way to know where I am at the moment. Well, they did until the Neptune spotted me. Now they do. Now they don't. I have to do something I don't want to do, but I'm going to do it. We're going to show the broadside to the Georgia and chase the Neptune, because the Neptune can't hide in that smoke forever. There's the Hipper. Hipper's angle is terrible.
This is gonna fuck up my hair.
Oh, look who I found! Look who I found! How you doing, Mr. Neptune? Are you sure about that? Yeah, I didn't think so.
Much better.
That was not as good a hit on the Hipper as I would have expected. Smioko has no idea I'm here, but he's about to learn.
Now, this is a force to be reckoned with.
Bye.
Each shit and die. Oh, and it got such good gas mileage.
Well, your torps did nothing. The torpedoes, they do nothing! Yeah, your main battery does kind of hurt, though. I'm gonna die, but we have so thoroughly crushed these guys, it's actually kind of funny. It's alright. We pushed them out of the way so hard, and I just slapped the Georgia for another 15k on my way out the door. It's totally worth it. It's totally worth it. Jean Bart remains just stupidly good, right? She's just so good. Unfortunately, my team is so passive. Like, I'm out in front in a battleship. That's how passive my destroyers are playing. Which feels terrible. Like, they don't have any radar left, guys. It could be, but it was a pretty good game. I mean, 2 million damage tanked and a boatload of, you know, what, 3 kills? I won't complain. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I'm a little bummed I couldn't do more to the hipper. I felt, I mean, granted, I know this intellectually, but the 15-inch shells simply aren't going to do what I want them to do against the hipper if he shows me even the slightest angle. And I know that intellectually, but I'm still disappointed, right? I played super slow early and then kind of pushed probably more aggressively than I should have, but whatever. It was still fun. 99 PJ Fishbone. Thank you for the follows, guys. Actually, I already got Fishbone, but PJ and Luft Doubloons, I like that name. Thank you for the follows.
Our victory is in sight.
Effa! Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It is not... Actually, TJ, I don't know if it's an Alsace hull. I don't believe that it is an Alsace hull. I believe that Alsace's hull is different. I could be wrong, but I feel like it has to be different if for no other reason than the fact that it's got that extra turret at the stern and Jean Bart does not. Would you guys please finally kill this Georgia? Our Edinburgh's about to get slapped. Well, at least they got him. But there was no reason for our Edinburgh to give up his ship like that. The good news is they're never going to break back into B with these destroyers around. The Zumo's flooding. They're going to kill the Musashi. But they're never going to break back into B with a Sims and a CAG sitting on the cap circle. That's not a thing that's going to happen. Yeah, Jean Bart is a Richie, right? It's the same hull, the same guns, etc., etc., etc. Jean Bart, as she is in the game, is the modernized, let's say, version. When remember, Jean Bart was sunk at Mers Al Kabir, right? She was largely destroyed by the British fleet during their raid in Algeria. When Vichy France capitulated, as I recall, at some point they pulled Jean Bart out of the harbor, out of the mud. They towed her to New York, and she got a complete stem-to-stern refit, including, like, modernized... Well, the Americans are the ones that brought her out, but the British are the ones that sank her. Oh, no, you're right. It was the Americans. It was Massachusetts. You're right. I'm sorry. But anyhow, they towed her to New York, and she got a stem-to-stern... Oh, Kagero, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you committing suicide, you dummy? Ugh. She got a stem-to-stern makeover complete with basically American anti-aircraft armament. You guys really need to kill this hipper. Like, I gift-wrapped this northern flank for these guys, and they just seem determined to cough it up. It's really disappointing. Yeah, Massachusetts is so good. Mass is so good. This Izumo literally just needs like he needs to be like one more torp and he's going out. I think the CAG might have him. Yep. Yep. That feels good. That ought to lock this up. They're not gonna win this game with only 30 seconds on the timer. They'd have to kill 2 ships very quickly. And I just don't see it happening. Neptune's not going to be able to effectively farm this Jean Bart at this angle. He's going to get damage, but it's not going to be great damage. It's just going to be meh. So we got to be able to win this. Shit, I don't know why he's taking pot shots at that guy. Take pot shots at the JB in the middle of the map. Now, this is a tactical error by this Jean Bart. He shouldn't be turning. I mean, granted, he can't win it. He's not going to be able to win against a torpedo battleship, but turning like this is a huge risk. And the Gneiss actually did a really good job leading these torpedoes because the JB is basically turned into them now. Yeah, it's okay. There you go. Now he's figured it out. He managed to kill the Alaska, which buys them time. All right, Gneiss. You have no more starboard torpedoes. What are you going to do? Do not do that. That's not what you want to do, Gneiss. So this is the Gneiss. Oof, he got lucky. Right there, he ran the risk of coughing up his ship to that reload booster. All right, pick. Good question. Let me go look at him and I'll get you an answer. I don't know off the top of my head. If I had to pick one, I don't know that I could do it. It's definitely not Leon. Oh, CAG had a better game than I did, though. That's okay. It's a good game.